Welcome to Saturday, the 10th of September. It's just after 2 o'clock. Today I'd like to focus on picking and choosing. It really is disappointing when residents pick and choose, because at the end of the day, the staff are there to cater for everybody, not just one person. And getting cranky because a staff member cannot do something that is very discriminating, and sulking will not cut the cake either. The staff are here to be respected, and they are here to be trusted and given the respect that they need, even if it's just a little bit. It does not hurt to show that moral respect that the staff deserve care at Oceania, because together we are an Oceania, but as an individual it's just one drop. It doesn't matter how often I bring this up on my videos, but for some of you viewers that don't know what I'm talking about, well, I'm talking to you viewers right now and just letting you know what respect is. It's when you respect someone and give them that moral trust and support, then that person will respect you. Another thing I'd like to touch on today is the dress code. The dress code is very important in the Cerebral Palsy Alliance, because if you go around wearing thongs and shorts and a t-shirt, that's not the right way of going about it. Because wearing thongs, what can happen is a client can run over a person's toes and possibly break the bones. And this is why the staff have to wear the appropriate clothing and footwear at all times when they are working in a community access service or accommodation. What staff are not allowed to wear is t-shirts with offensive slogans on them, or ripped clothing, because it does not give the house a good reputation. It really does not. See, what Karen is wearing is black appropriate shoes, and that's pretty good. Now,
yes, you gotta protect your feet at all times.
And even in the summertime, you've got to wear, the staff have to wear closed-in shoes. I know the staff's feet get hot in the summertime, but it's for their own protection.
It's also protection from in the kitchen and cooking, from knives, hot water, and also clients' wheelchairs.
Okay, and another issue today, the third one, is clients hanging around the kitchen when they are busy.
Or clients waiting around outside other clients' doors.
And that is,
when we're giving personal care, to a client, it's not very appropriate with people sitting outside clients' doors.
Well, because this room here, where we're doing the video now, this is my space and nobody else's. So please, everybody, don't hang around outside other people's apartments. If you are going to walk into somebody's room, please knock, because that way you will get invited into that person's room.
Which always goes back to respect.
Which always goes back to respect.
Respecting each other's privacy, and to remember that this is your unit and people should not be sitting outside your door listening or whatever they're doing while a staff member is in here doing personal care with a client.
Because it can be very off-putting to the client and the staff member. And even when the ambulance officers are present, the clients are not allowed to hinder them. Because as you remember, on the 9th of July, which is going back a fair while, I had the full crew in here, so I didn't want any client coming in and disturbing me, because the ambulance officers were trying to give me the best treatment possible and get me to hospital as quickly as possible.
That's right.
And the last thing today on the show is ringing 000 when you don't really need to. Now, we all know that 000 is the emergency number, but some people use it for the wrong reasons, such as to order a pizza, or to get a taxi, or they've broken a fingernail. So please, think clearly, ask yourself, is it really that serious enough to call 000, or are you just taking paramedics away from urgent 000 calls and being stupid? So please, think clearly, because the wrong call could cost somebody their life.
That's exactly right.
And that is the program for this afternoon on respect. Please respect the people on your group, and if you want something, ask the staff in an appropriate manner, and that way you will get the service that you need, and that way the staff will respect you if you respect them. And one very last thing, not writing letters, because again, that can be very disrespectful, especially if the staff member doesn't know what contents are in that letter. They may think, oh yeah, I've written it, but then the staff member finds out later that the client wrote it, and it won't be the staff that will get into trouble, it will be the residents.
It goes back to respect again, so well said.
And it goes back to respect again, because the staff can feel very uncomfortable. There could be confusion or misinterpretation, and like whatever's in that letter or whatever contents are in that letter, they may not be appropriate, and the contact team can be brought in if the client continues to do so, and the staff member may have to be transferred to another house.
Well said.
So again, it just goes back to respect, and please do not argue with a staff member if they are trying to explain something to you, because again, that is being disrespectful, and please no swearing, because it is assault and it's very offensive and incriminating and discriminating. I hope this video about all those things I have discussed with you today will help you to understand what I'm talking about with you. And one last thing, having patience with the staff and not being demanding, especially when we are short-staffed, because I think from my perspective views, I think the staff need more respect with clients, and if a client tells a staff member to shut up, well, that is very discriminating also. So please do not swear at the staff, because the staff can report you and you will be dealt with. The way it is this Saturday, September 10th, this is Barry Fear wishing you and everybody on the Northern Beaches a very good afternoon. You take care, and I will see you next time. Bye for now, and thanks for watching.